He's having to play them back to back. Doesn't even get a chance to recollect himself.
Yeah,
that fiction loss.
That is
tough,
how it goes.
But
that is how tournaments go sometimes. Yeah, it's definitely
I remember those
hallmark of the top players are the ones that are able to bounce back from a set like Bobby just had against Fiction and still do their thing. So, but yeah, it's going to be tough against a player like SFAT who looked pretty clean, a little bit shaky at the beginning of that set against Ty, but really brought it together as the set progressed. And here we go, game 1 on Battlefield.
This is definitely a matchup that I think for a long time SFAT had some struggles with. There was a period, if any of the old school West Coasters remember Stab by a hippie. Stab was a player who would come up to NorCal, and every time he played SFAT, he wouldn't do that well against anybody else. But he would always beat SFAT. But I think over the years, you know, SFAT's really cleaned up the Falco matchup. And when I watch him now, I think he's actually just one of the best at it. Period. He looks so consistent. I think what he's really kind of been able to hone over the years is the risk reward. He's been really, really good at evaluating kind of the risk reward, because everyone knows, you know, if you play perfectly, I don't know what happened with Bobby there, but
yeah, I'm guessing knows, you know, he was going for the runoff double laser, but
and didn't get the double jump.
Yeah,
yeah, it's tough with Bobby sometimes, but like you said, he's gonna have to bounce back from that. Yeah, SFAT just he knows when to try to play perfect, and he knows when to, like, you know, hit the brakes and bait the opponent. You know, he'll play both the character and the player, which I really like about his playstyle.
And even his own, like, how well he's playing, he can adjust to that fact, you know what I mean? If he can tell that he's not playing as crispy as he would like, then he'll adjust his playstyle accordingly. He won't go for the super frame tight setups and stuff like that, you know? He'll pull it back and start covering just more options with maybe slower, more active hitboxes that maybe don't lead to as much, but he's still, again, just adapting to the current situation, whatever it might be.
Yeah, just keeping the pressure on, you know? And he's covering everything right now. There's been absolutely no quarter given to Bobby Big Balls this first game. Can't even finish the stock right now. 166. Look at that. See, I mean, you know, you could just react frame perfectly and cover wake up shine, or you know that your opponent's looking for their wake up shine, so you just let them tech in place and then punish the shine. And SFAT is just, I mean, it feels like he's beating Bobby in every single manner right now. You know, execution, reads,
neutral. I mean, it's all in SFAT's favor right now, and this is potentially a 4-stock. Oh my goodness. Okay, there it is. And SFAT with the eyebrow raises there.
I feel like SFAT was at 166 like a minute ago too. I feel like he was at 166% for most of that game.
I don't think he got touched for most of those last 3 stocks. That was rough for Bobby, and you know, especially again after coming off of 0-3 against a player like Fiction, it's really tough to recover mentally, and then immediately getting 4-stock by SFAT. Ooh,
yeah, it's tough. But I mean, yeah, dude, it's how it is. I remember a lot of the tournaments we used to enter back in the day had round robin pools, and it's just you know what I mean. I mean, no one complained back then, you know.
Right. It's just a hard spot to be in, but you gotta do what you can with it.
It's just part of. I mean, it's just part of being a top player, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh, that was risky, man. Did he mean to go for laser? I thought he was gonna die.
Yeah. There's definitely a path there that could have resulted in SFAT dying, but Bobby not quite getting there.
Yeah.
And clean ledge dash.
And Bobby dying too. And dude, I mean, Bobby's got to fucking stop. He's got to one.
Yeah, he still has not gotten a single stock.
SFAT here. SFAT just controlling the ground. Oh, dancing around him. Holy smokes. DI on point 2. No, Bobby.
And just, Bobby is giving that one up. Can Bobby take a stock? Not a game, just a stock. That's what we're working on. Man, yeah, this is obviously SFAT, great player, Fiction, great player, but this is definitely not peak Bobby Big Balls that we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is tough. I mean, it's a lot of it is just the fact that he's not really quite able to finish the combos in the edge guards, like you were saying in the Fiction set. He's missing a lot of the edge guards because he's getting SFAT to the kill percent, right?
Right. Okay.
But okay, that was kind of into that. And there again, dude.
Yeah.
SFAT's recovery proving a lot for Bobby. There it is. There's all right. Sneaking on the board. Eddie is up this game. So.
Yeah. Much better
That's what he
start
needs.
than pretty much any of the other games we've seen from Bobby so far. Okay.
Man, SFAT, I love doing the aerial, going directly into a grab when they're respecting your shine pressure. I love that option from SFAT. That's so sick.
Oh, and that barely kills.
All right, much closer game we've had.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful. But again, the just not covering ledge. I would love to see just one down smash on a side B to ledge from Bobby. Just to show that he's capable of covering that option.
right. It honestly reminds me a little bit of Ty, where Ty was like, it's always tough because like with the down smash on the side B, it's like, well, what if they do the shorten that weaves around the down smash? What if for Marth, it's like, what if they do the angle that the counter doesn't hit? So I've got to like back up and cover more options. But it's you got to walk the line between, you know, they say perfection is the enemy of good, and right now it doesn't look like he's covering anything. So trying to
that's the thing.
Too much.
Again, if he at least shows that they can't freely get that side B to ledge as much, then that's going to make a big difference in how they recover.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Maybe could have gone straight for an aerial there instead of doing that laser up onto the top platform. Got a bigger punish going. Okay.
God, dude, I love the way SFAT's playing right now.
Yeah.
It's so, you know what I think, I almost feel like SFAT, the way he's playing right now, he's almost like a stance character, like in a fighting game. Like, not that he's playing a stance character, but he is, like, he's showing these different looks where, like, he's like, all right, I'm in nair mode right now. He'll do, like, 5, like, nairs around the platforms. Oh, my God. Running shine, and he'll just, like, show a different look every stock. He's got so many different, like, ways that he can approach any given matchup. If you look at any individual stock from that last game, I feel like he played every single stock differently. That was sick.
Yeah.
Wow. Brutal 3-0 from SFAT.
They all look so well rehearsed. I mean, because SFAT really puts in that work, but it is really cool to see how seamlessly he switches between different playstyles and just makes it look like it was all part of the plan. Because, I mean, if there's one thing SFAT is good at, it's preparation for sure. The man does his homework, make sure he's ready for each matchup, each player, each set that he's going to have. And another 3-0 after the 3-1 over Ty. So SFAT in great shape to make it out of this pool in winners. He does still have his matchup against Fiction coming up later, but pretty good spot for SFAT right now. Bobby, on the other hand, is in a tough spot. Going to need some help to try to make it out in winners. But at this point, I think for Bobby's mental, he might just need a better performance, period.